Hello? Hello, my dudes? Let's see, let me wait that some more people join. I wonder, is the stream working? Should be. Yeah. Okay, so we can now start the adventure, I think. Tell me if a stream is running for you, please. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I don't know if my YouTube overlay is kind of fucked or if it really is like that, but on my end it shows that no one is watching. 0 viewers. Not sure if that is true. Let me refresh it. We are rolling. Yes, we are. Somehow YouTube doesn't want to show me how many viewers are watching the stream right now. It says 0, but it can't be. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, are you ready? So this is basically a virtual machine that I'm running here. Let's see, let me lower the volume a little bit. Let's see. Good. Let me do something else here. Good. So, what we are gonna do here is pretty simple. We're just gonna browse a little bit on the deep web. Basically, more of a sort of like educational look, like in the deep web, whatever. Because it really isn't as bad as people say it is. It's a little bit overhyped by YouTubers who say that they were kidnapped and tortured and castrated on the internet, deep web. Deep web condom. Yes, get all the condoms. So basically, what did I do to protect myself? So for one, I am wearing 10 condoms. Second, I am using a virtual machine on my Windows system. Since I want to record and stream this, I cannot record this on my laptop that I'm normally using when I go to the deep web. So I use a virtual machine that simulates whatever, a Ubuntu system. So with that, I go on the deep web to just search random pages and just see what I can find. It's basically more an adventure thing to do. And there already is a site that I want to show you guys, and I actually made an account there. I just need to boot up my laptop really quickly to get all the user information for that. And I can show you also how an email service from deep web basically looks like, and why you should use one if you want to sign up anywhere. So first layer of protection is the virtual machine. Basically, it's a completely isolated system, and if a virus is downloaded, by the way, don't download stuff on the deep web, then the virus cannot really go onto your main system. It can if it's a very good virus, but other than that, normally it won't. And hello, no lifer. Good. Let me just quickly get the user info from my laptop, and then I will start showing you the first website, the very first website. Good. Another layer of protection that I'm using is I'm using proxy chains. Basically, with proxy chains, it changes the IP address of my Tor of my computer, like basically periodically, for the Tor browser specifically. So if I would go to an address like ipchicken.com, then would show me this, for example. Your IP address, my current IP address is 93.115.86.9. Name address, IH32677 voxility.net. Remote port 33078. So everything of this, like this is not my usual port, my usual address. This is all different. You need this to stay kind of safe. Another thing to keep in mind is just do not maximize this site. Do not maximize the Tor browser, because due to this, people could figure out your screen resolution, and through that they can, as far as I know, display 1 pixel big images and get information from you because of that. Not quite sure how that works, but it's better to keep it minimized. But since I'm using a virtual machine, I can also maximize the image. As a disclaimer, because I am never sure what will happen when I open a certain site that looks sketchy, I have a certain safety mechanism, and it's this image. So if I'm not sure if a site is sketchy or if a site is safe, I will display this image here, just to be sure. So, not afraid from some random gore, hoo-has. Well, I'm not really afraid of gore. I'm afraid of things that are worse. Because on the deep web you can find a lot of bad shit. The good thing is about it, though, that normally you only find bad stuff when you actually search for bad stuff. It's very rare that you stumble across something. And later I can also show you some keywords that you should keep in mind and that you should just avoid like the plague. Hey Fatsuck. Hello, fatty. Welcome to the stream. Look up some snuff. No, I won't. No, I won't. This is exactly what I will not do. But anyway, first page for today. I actually have this written down here. And answers. The links are very random here. This should be it. Perfect. This is hidden answers, and this page is a lot of fun. I will just bookmark this page really quickly here, because it's an amazing site, and if you ever go to the deep web, please search this site up. It's a lot of fun. It's basically Yahoo Answers for anyone on the deep web, and it's a lot of fun, really. Like, I enjoy this site so much. Then just so you know how an email service looks like on this, I have to open my little txt file really quickly. Because the links are kind of complicated and stuff, I save the links that I find interesting in txt files or in or as a bookmark, so that I'm sure about that. Let's see. I don't think that I actually saved the link for Torbox. Let me look that up. Torbox is the service that I am using. Let's see. That's a shitty fucking address. Okay. Torbox. 3 UIO T6 WCHC dot onion. So, if everything is going right, perfect. So this is an email client that I am using to safely log into, you know, stuff. And yeah, let's just log into this webmail thing, just to show you how this looks like. Because you might really need this to get access to some sites that you maybe are curious about. Don't do sketchy shit, please. Just don't. It's not worth the risk, and it's not really nice to do that. So I can show you now my my chosen screen name. My chosen screen name here for my deep web stuff. If you see the alias Albonimus, it will most likely be me. So now the password. Of course I will not say what my password is. Let's see. Perfect. So this should be it. Okay, let's... Okay, as you can see, okay, has a new whatever, this folder is empty. Okay, so this is basically the email client inbox. This folder is empty, it's completely empty. Drafts, sent, trash. So you can basically send and receive emails with this, which is pretty handy. And one thing you have to keep in mind, it only sends emails and receives emails through Tor, and it's not possible to receive and read emails from the clear web. So just keep that in mind. There are other email services like Proton Mail, which actually do have the ability to connect to the clear web, but that isn't too necessary. Like, Proton Mail is pretty good, but you don't really need that. But yeah, let's log in really quickly. I logged into this site. It's the only site that I logged into. I don't want to type out my email address, so let's try Albonimus. And my password, I don't know what my password was again. I all wrote it down. It's a long one. Okay. So, I'm just gonna log in here. Again, normally you don't want the window maximized. That's a bad idea, but I do it anyway because I have a virtual machine and they will not get a lot of information from this. Maybe, like, the information they will get from this is mostly just, I mean, the name of my computer. So, now that we logged into Hidden Answers, and I have my account, as you can see here, hello Albonimus, we can now see what we can do here. Let me change the music really quickly. What kind of music do you want? I guess I can make the Mirror's Edge. Yeah, I just put on the Mirror's Edge soundtrack. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, if you have any questions, by the way, just shoot. Just ask me anything. I will try to answer everything as best as I can. But yeah, let's see what people on the deep web, what kind of questions they ask. I mean, let's see what we can do here. Oh, this one really took off. Who is Satan? How can I force a miscarriage at 22 weeks pregnant? Yeah, we got questions like these. Put a really spooky music to fit the atmosphere. Why spooky, man? The deep web is funny. Well, I mean, I could put on like edgy spooky music. Let's see. What is edgy spooky music? Let me just put on the Amnesia Dark Descent soundtrack. It's a pretty good soundtrack. Good. Postal Redux Ost. Good. So now that we set the ambience, we can see here what people ask here. Available jobs. Do animals have rights? What is the universe expanding into? What music you like the most? I bet if someone says Nightcore. Let's see. Please tell me the title so I can download and listen it too. EDM after smoking weed. I use my bass boosted earphones to listen to listening to EDM musics. They just blow up my mind. Huh. I find some neoclassical music really good. For example, Adrian von Ziegler, Death Dance. Okay. I've recently been listening to Joji and Rich Brian. Some songs like Cold, Will He, and Introvert are my favorites. But I do also like listening to other artists, some branching into the Korean side, others into the electronic side. Iffy, Sick K is a nice mellow song, and Shelter is quite popular in the electronic side. Heart. That was wholesome. I like all of it. I love to appreciate every kind of music. I often listen to rap, classical music, rock, and that kind of stuff. So, as you can see here, it's rather normal stuff. Oh, hello, Kenny. Hatred Oast. I don't want to listen to Hatred Oast. I don't quite like it. But yeah, that was a kind of normal question. Let's look though at the question that really matter, like at the questions that really matter. For example, how can I force a miscarriage at 22 weeks pregnant? A hard pressing question. I recently found out that I'm 22 weeks pregnant from when I was date raped. Date raped? I refuse to have this child and need help. I can't afford an abortion at $2,300 and I'm running out of time. As you can see here, this sort of Yahoo Answers site has quite grim questions sometimes, and they're mostly answered. So now let's look at the answers. The baby is a living person now, with heart, everything. Just do the right thing and have the baby. Help the unborn child. He or she is also the victim. Help each other. I mean, that's I would agree with that. There are some tutorials on the internet, and they're crazy. Something like throw yourself down the stairs. Some said it works, but and I don't buy it. You could do it for yourself, but it will be very, very painful, and it is not safe. And I know that you can't have a baby just because you can't afford an abortion. You have only 6 more weeks to decide. After then, the abortion will be impossible. That, in fact, is true. I hope you aren't some dumb slut that will abuse this kid after you give birth to it if you get stuck with it. This kid did nothing to you. How are you so fucking dumb? This child is yours. It comes from you. Do you think the kid wanted to be a rape baby? What gives you the right to abuse or even kill it? Give birth, put it up for adoption. You never know what may happen. That baby could become president one day, or a senator, or a rape trauma counselor, with the power to protect and avenge women like you. Give it to a woman who can't have a child. Now, on the other hand, some sick faggot fuck raped you. It is fucking sickening that that's happened, and I'm sorry some cuck piece of shit dosed you and then raped you. You conceived a baby. I know, it's sick. It hurts and you feel so ashamed. You feel like your body betrayed you. I know. It's sad. You cannot afford the adoption, but it's good you live in a pro-abortion state. You can contact RAIN and various radical pro-women groups like Antifa and see if they can get you to a politically left-connected abortion doctor. You might even be able to get donations. You could make a GoFundMe, but this will attract those God not right faggots crying out how God wanted you to have this baby and how being raped was the will of God or some retarded shit like that. I see both sides of the issue. I met a girl who was a rape baby. How her mother treated her was fucking sick. In no way, shape or form should this child be punished, born or not, for something it didn't want any pardon. You're vain and selfish to think like that. It's not about you anymore. It's about both of you. You need justice, and you need to get that faggot imprisoned so he can be butt raped, and your child needs you. I also see how fucked up your situation is. You don't deserve this, and you never asked for this. Okay, now this is a this is basically, you know, a little taste of this site. It gets really real sometimes. Like, it's very grim. Minecraft soundtrack will make the mood of this video. Oh. How did you enjoy your new games? I didn't play them yet. Hi Chicken. Hey, what's up, Kozlik? Okay, I think there's also another question that I missed. I haven't heard about Deep Web for ages. Last thing that I remember is like Sad Satan and Silk Road. Anything new these days? Well, you know, it's like the usual stuff. Like Silk Road like was a big like drug selling site, and Sad Satan was a very nasty piece of malware, like a game that even had pictures of child pornography in it, which is not really a good thing. And you know, there's not really a lot of new things about the deep web. I think it's just that like sites pop out here and there, forums, whatever. A lot of sites that, you know, are rather random, or, you know, just, you know, kind of fun to look into. But anyway, let's see here. Like this was a very fucking real response to this woman. But now it gets even like now he gives advice on how to forcefully miscarry a child. Okay, and this is something that is on Hidden Answers. Any question you ask, you know, except it has to do with pedophilia, will be answered. Wow, the deep web looks average. Step it up, deep web. Yeah, that's the thing. The deep web is kind of average. It's not that edgy as people make it out to be. It's actually kind of normal mostly, or just very weird mostly. And I hope we will stumble upon very weird pages, which I will show you later how to access like weird pages and how to search through the deep web. Anyway. You're at 22. You're at 22 weeks, so it's still possible. You have 1 to 2 weeks. Notes: not even drugs and alcohol kill babies. You could do the following: jump out of a 2-story building, fall down a flight of stairs, get kicked in the stomach, get punched in the stomach, drink a little poison, kill yourself. No bullshit. I'm dead serious. Drowning works best. You can be revived, but child will die. Get a bunch of men to beat you up. Dress up like a dude and mug someone in hopes they kick your ass. Rob a bank for the abortion money. Put a defibrillator on your pubic area and give that little fucker a shock to the brain. What the fuck? Get gang raped by large-dicked gentlemen. Again, no bullshit. Gang rapes can kill babies in a pregnant woman. Again, this is getting kind of real here. I think I will not read the rest here, but you can see like the amazing advices. Get in a car wreck, get hit with a baseball bat, poison yourself with ricin, could kill you. Pretty grim stuff, I would say. Not everyone is really into that. Don't kill your child. You can give birth anonymously in most countries nowadays. The kid will raise in a center with other orphans or be adopted by some married couple who can't have a child. Yeah, I can see use cloth hanger coming. Yeah, maybe he said that. Not quite sure. Oh, I just see that someone just subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much, Benche Varga. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but welcome aboard. Let's see. Sounds a bit fishy. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. Human pregnancy lasts for 40 weeks. Your menstrual cycle will be broken in first month. Other symptoms will be revealed in 5 to 7 weeks. You would still have time to do something, but now the best solution apparently, if you wish to survive, will be to give a birth and get rid of a child. But again, topic caster cannot be serious. Even girls that have doubts will be sure on their condition and what to do in the first trimester. Either you are not a girl or you have a highly theoretical question. I don't think any of these methods would really work without damaging yourself pretty heavily. That's true because, I mean, basically everything involves getting punched, stabbed, or raped, which is pretty bad, or drinking poison. Make a small bomb. What? Make a small bomb? Become a bubblehead, get in a submarine and scuttle the sub, causing a rapid depth change, which will kill your child. Get into a fight on the sub first for good measure before you do it. Like, again, like, very fucking edgy stuff here. I would say, I mean, this guy deserves an upvote. Come on, upvote it. I guess it doesn't really work right now. Anyway, this was kind of messed up, but we will go along and watch what other questions have been asked. How do I know if I'm gay or bi? This is a very important question. I would love to know if I'm gay or bi. Let's see. So the situation is, I came out as bi about 5 years ago. I'm also asexual. I have no sexual attraction or feelings. That doesn't make any sense. Lately, I've been seeing this girl who really likes and I thought I liked her too, but I started questioning if I like girls. Like, every time we hang out, I can only see things she is not. That she is not a man. Oh. I don't even know if this only about her or about all girls, but I know I am more interested in men than I am in women. Is there someone I can talk to, aside about LGBT stuff? Anything. Well, aside about LGBT stuff, you can try out Reddit, a subreddit called LGBT. I think that's a good part. You can try to find like gay forums. You can try to find message boards. There's a lot of shit where you can talk about that shit. Okay, let's see the first answer. Let's see. Make a small bomb. I would recommend that to Birkin. Just a joke, lol. I mean, Birkin could use that. Go to Torchan. There are some good links. Okay, thank you very much. Anyway, what do we have here? Get a man to fuck your butt and get a girl with a strap on to fuck your throat. Wherever you took the most inches, I'd say stick with that team. But no, in all seriousness, shitposting aside, 4chan, 8chan, and Reddit have LGBT boards. Tumblr has a lot of them as well. Well, yeah, that's basically it. Let me change the music. It really is unfitting. Let me see. I will just put on the Mirror's Edge soundtrack now. I mean, really, like, it's just like a meme that the deep web is all that scary and stuff. Just relax, sit back, enjoy. It's not too bad. The deep web is not scared to ask the important questions in life, LeMayo. Well, that's true. You know, when it gets really real, it's in this part of the internet. Have you heard of the Kinsey scale? You can be bisexual, but lean towards heterosexual or towards homosexual. But honestly, don't dwell too much on labels. You like who you like. No need to overcomplicate things. That's true. I'll play Hotline Miami 2 and have you in the background. Oh, okay, pretty nice. Have fun playing Hotline Miami 2. It's such a great game. Such great music in it. Let's see. Who is Satan? Let's see, who is Satan? Do you have any guesses who Satan is? I think it's Chuck Heston. Anyway, if he were to occupy a human in the world, who do you think he possesses? Satan whispered to Adam and Eve. Satan is all the shit around us. NWO, masonry, fake terrorist attacks, wars, fake too. I get it. Wars are fake? Dude. What the fuck? Good. Oh, the admin, the guy that made the site said, your mom. Okay. Do you have any friends? Plenty, do you? Yes, I do. I find when people become president or achieve top position in government, they transform or transfer into Satan or devil. It happens. Most of the time, but not always. Okay. He lives at the North Pole, has a horde of elf slaves who work in his sweatshop to build toys for all the good little girls and boys. Then, on Xmas, he burglarizes all the XTN homes via forced entry. He leaves the product of the elven slave labor underneath dead trees in these houses. Maybe eats some of your food, then leaves. Santa's a sweet legend, one which allegedly originated. Wait, oh, you asked about Satan, not Santa. Well, then never mind. Okay, that was a pretty high quality answer by an admin. I just love this site. I find when people become president. Oh, okay, I already read that. Supposedly anyone not strong in the faith. Someone high up in a devil worshipping organization with a great body who was willing to offer it to him. Most people trusted version. He's an angel leader named as Lucifer at the beginning, but led at a group of... Okay, yeah, then fuck it. If he can possess anyone, I think he will possess someone that is trusted by many, and by that way convince others to do harmful things. So I would say the Pope. Satan is in everyone who does evil or is promoting doing evil. But then again, what exactly is evil? Because what is good for someone may be evil for another. Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, evil is sort of... IL is playing Dota. Oh! Big news. He does every day. I mean, that's quite a bit of answers here. Normally, there's not so many answers for a question, but I guess this one really struck a nerve. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. Okay, this is where hidden answers gets fucking edgy, and this is something that happens quite a bit. If a close friend murders someone for a good reason, but you couldn't go to the police, how would you dispose of a body? Or would you turn them in? This sounds like a question that is relatable to that person, and maybe he's actually going through that shit. You never know. Like on the deep web, since you're anonymous, you will ask questions that you normally would not ask, so let us check that out. Why would I have to help dispose of a body though? Good point. Do you have a book full of hypothetical questions and you're running them all through the site one by one? Just curious to find out others' thoughts on the issue. So maybe he's just bullshitting, of course. Do gay dogs have gay rights? I don't know. I would turn them into Burger King foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. At least he had shoes on, but that's even worse. Personally, I don't think I could live with myself knowing that my friend murdered someone and I chose to sit back and conceal the truth, which, by the way, is just as illegal. Bit of a burden to place on a friend, don't you think? The right thing to do by the public would be to turn them in, but the right thing to do by your friend is to help them. Just make sure it's worth it. Otherwise, I'd love to help, but I'm no expert in this field, sorry. I wish you and your friend the best of luck. No, that's pretty wholesome. How big hole I have to dig? No reason why I'm asking, don't ask. How big the hole is, like, I don't know, like, maybe... I don't know, just try it out, man. Try it out. I mean, this is what I love about this site. Basically, you will find questions that are pretty normal, and people will answer them like in great detail and actually try to help the person asking the question. Or you could send them to Dame tu Cosita in a small cardboard box. Dude, what if I mailed myself to Dame tu Cosita and live streamed it? Dude, that would be a great stream, man. My food is escaping my desk. Help. Would be a good question to ask. Dude, there are many questions asked here, so I can only recommend this site, really. Oh, what about this one? I want to see videos of teen girls cutting themselves. That's a spicy question, my man. That's a spicy question. Let's see how the deep web reacted. Lol, go to Instagram. I mean, hey, he's true about that. Why don't you cut yourself instead of this? It would be too much more useful. The world doesn't even need problematic people like you. A link to Tumblr. You have a serious psychological problem. No need to come to the dark web while it is on the clear net. Go to bestscore.com. Yeah, go to bestscore.com. By the way, don't go to bestscore.com if you are very, you know, if you don't have a strong stomach. Anyway, let's try to find something else here. Let's see. Let's see. So, now I will be accessing Torchan. It was recommended before. Thank you for the recommendation. I don't know who you were anymore. Let's see. Oh, a notification? Okay. So, now let's just get in here and just paste this link in. Oh, wait, can the link be pasted? Paste? No, okay, it can't. So I will read the link here. Let's see, it's ZW CRGG TADILA 2 SG .onion. This is the link to Torchan as far as I know. So let's check it out. I copied it just to be sure, like if it isn't, I can just correct it. So it's connecting, and because Tor is basically Tor basically functions like an onion in the sense of that it has many different layers and it takes some time to connect. So connection times can be a little bit long. Something you have to just get used to, really. So let me just see if I typed that in correctly. 2SG dot. It should be correct. Yeah, it's taking quite a while to connect. While it is, I will just explain some little things too. For example, you see this here? Normally you have to, for bit scripts, actually I see that I didn't have this checked. That's pretty bad. You have to for bit scripts. I forgot about this, which is pretty bad. But yeah, basically why you would want to for bit scripts is pretty easy. Basically, when you run JavaScript like on a website, it can you are basically increasing the risk of getting a virus due to, you know, program code running in the background of the website that could infect your computer when you download something or just, you know, when you open the website. So it's better to just not do that. Is this the most mysterious deep web pages video? Most likely not. I think it will be pretty mundane mostly. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Oh, I hope it is fun for you. But yeah, like as you can see, deep web exploration is pretty slow, so I will continue with some questions and see if I maybe can answer some of them. I'm logged in. I can actually use this site appropriately, so if I need or if I want to answer a question, I can do that. How do I make a botnet and use the zombies as my own private proxy? Okay. Not really a question I am too interested in. Let's see, let's go on page 2. How can I growth pathogenic bacteria from flower pot? That maybe is worth looking into. What do you think? Let's see. I want to kill someone with bioweapon. Please just really help me. Please just really help. I'm tired. Please, no bullshit. Someone is really serious about this. Oh, problem loading page. Server is taking too long to respond. The site could be temporarily unavailable or too busy. Try it again in a few moments. If you're unable to load any pages, check your computer's network connection. If your computer or network is protected by a firewall or proxy, make sure that the Tor browser is permitted. Well, it should work actually. Let's just try again. And if it doesn't work, then I guess I will use another site. But yeah, let's see. I want to kill someone with a bioweapon. Please just really help. I'm tired. Please, no bullshit. This has got to be the most outrageous question yet. On the off chance you're actually serious, do some research. The information you seek is freely available out there. Really, nothing secret about it. It's all a matter of biology, so do some research into biology. Good luck, have fun. Expecting the OP to actually end up killing himself in the process. There are some normal people, but there are some pedophiles too. They talk in codes. I saw a link to a website and went to the site. It was a website about an 11-year-old boy he stalked on a while. Yeah, that's true. There are many pedophiles on this, like on the deep web, and there are some keywords that you have to look out for. One keyword that I learned the hard way was hard candy. If you see any link that is labeled as hard candy, do not open that site. It's CP. You do not want to open that. So hard candy is a category that you always have to stay clear of. Overall, anything that you know immediately, anything that you know that is illegal, just try to stay clear of that. Maybe the only thing that is maybe like worth looking at is maybe a fucking, how's it called, like marketplaces. Like marketplaces are always really interesting just to see what people sell there, but I swear to God, don't fucking buy anything off the deep web. It's stupid. Not because it's illegal really, more because, you know, you have to use common sense. Because think about it, the deep web, everything is anonymous. Everything is like, you know, you don't know the people selling shit to you. So if you think about this for 2 seconds, you are paying Bitcoin, you know, anonymously to someone that you don't know on a website hosted by someone that you don't know. And you expect them to send a package to you with drugs or guns, and it has to go through security checks, and then it has to go to you. You think that really works? I mean, maybe it does, but in my opinion, it is way more complicated than just going to the local drug dealer, so just don't do that shit. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. But anyway, he wants to kill someone with a bioweapon, and this guy wants that, you know, OP kills himself, which is pretty amusing. Rhubarb leaves, castor beans, or prussic acid. Prussic acid is almost instant. By the time they realize they've been poisoned, they are unconscious. Thank you for the tip. But yeah, apparently there is a problem to connect to this site. I'm just gonna see if I should have typed it in correctly. CW3 CRGG. CW3 CRGG. Tadila 2sg.onion. Yeah, seems to not really work right now. So it doesn't seem that this wiki doesn't really work right now. Let's see if I can find anything else that could lead me to sites with multiple links. Let's see. Let's see what we can find here. So there are many markets here that I'm seeing. I'm searching for links off screen. And also, just so you know, I am using, like, if you joined later or something. This is weirding me out. I bet it is. You need to find Shrek to get that page working. Yeah, but I think I'm searching for another page right now. Just so you know, just so you're up to date with that. I have a sort of safety mechanism. So before I open a site, I will use this image. So this image cock blocks anything bad that you might see, and it's not really a protection for you. It's more protection that the stream stays on YouTube if something bad is shown. It also is protection for you. I was kidding. Well, mostly. A little bit. Maybe. Just minimally. Anyway, so let's see if we can find any links. Let's see. Oh, this could be a little bit. Let's see. Okay, one page that you can look at. I forgot about this page, but one page that you can also check out is Hidden Wiki. Hiddenwiki.onion URLs or link directory. Let me check that out. Okay. The hiddenwiki.org. Let's see. The hiddenwiki.org. So this is the Hidden Wiki, and here you can see some links. Let's see. Hiddenwiki.onion URLs. Let me open that up. It's gonna connect for a while. I guess it's open. Good. Marketplace, other general stuff, commercial services, hosting services, image hosting, paste bins, web hosting, blogs, essays, personal pages. This looks very good. Forums and boards, image boards, forum scripts, email messaging, chat room, social networks, other, political advocacy, whistleblowing. There's quite a bit of stuff here, which is pretty good. Drug-related religion, other. Erotica. Okay, here you have to be really fucking careful. Okay. I normally should not. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you again, like what is here. It's safe. Anyway, like this is the Hidden Wiki. I will actually bookmark this. Let's see. Bookmarks. So bookmark this page. Let's see. Hidden. Oh no. Hidden Wiki. You can show my drawings instead. Torchan isn't just a page for links, it's a forum where you can ask questions and give advice. But the questions and answers are creeping me out. Yeah, like I tried to open Torchan, but it doesn't seem to connect for some reason. Which is kind of sad, because I wanted to really check that out, but it just doesn't want to connect right now. So I might have to hold that. I think I can try to connect to it later. Maybe in like half an hour, and maybe it will be back up again. But yeah, for anyone that is not very well versed in the deep web and stuff, Samuel apparently is very very understanding on how this shit works. But this is, for example, a list of links, and you know, you can basically see, you know, what is like shown here. Like, for example, search engines like Grizzly search engine, Torch, The Abyss, DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is my personal favorite. I use it all the time. It's very good. Don't use Google. Google is very bad. Marketplaces, you can EasyCoin, Bitcoin Wallet. yeah, for example, you have like wallets that you can use like anonymously for the deep web, commercial services, rent a hacker, onion identity services, USA citizenship, become a citizen of the USA, real USA passport, Hitman Network, group of contract killers in the US and Canada and the EU. You know, keep in mind, most of these marketplaces most likely are fake. Most likely they will not work, or they will just be scams or sting operations by the police. So don't be a fucking idiot. Just don't buy anything there. Like, don't buy anything. Don't download anything. Download at your own risk. Like, if you want to download something, then maybe do that on a PC you don't care about. I personally have a laptop I normally search on. For this stream, I'm using a virtual machine on my Windows computer, but as you can see, this is not Windows, this is Linux. So, yeah, again, please don't maximize Tor. It's a bad idea, but I do that because I have this virtual machine, and not a lot of information goes up because of that. But let's see. Blogs as his personal pages. Let's see what we can find here. Ismism. We provide visitors with a venue of to publish opinion editorials on topics ranging from political language to modern uses and meanings to gibberish. Tornado. Forum blogs, polls registered for and posting. Oh, okay. My hidden blog. Security politics, security Tor tools, personal technology, information on the steam tunnels at Virginia Tech. What the fuck? The human experiment. Human medical experiments. We go where few dare. Oh, okay, it's this page that everyone knows about. Super hip deep web browsing videos. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh! Anyway, for the newcomers, keep in mind, the deep web is not as dangerous as you think, as long as you use your fucking brain. And mostly the things that you lose is money. If you wanna buy the devil's cabbage, for example, on the deep web, it's not gonna get delivered to you. Let's be honest. Most likely it will not. It will not even leave any postal service or anything. But yeah, forums boards. This is something that I'm looking forward to with forums. On forum, whatever. Image boards. I just want to see. I just want to scroll down and see if I can find something to talk about here. But something very bad. Erotica. Okay, this is something that you have to look out for. Just don't search for porn on the deep web. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Just don't do that. You will find something bad. Let's see. What do we have here? Large gallery of free porn run by Tom Cruise on Tor Status.net. Yet another porn exchange, hardcore, hot, truth, ladies, and lust. Side rip of... Okay, yeah, it's basically just very bad stuff. Oh, and yeah, just, you know, saying about, you know, just don't look at that stuff. Penis Panic, dedicated to genital mutilation, the pictures and videos. Again, you don't really need to check that out. I mean, even if you're into that shit, don't. Go to 4chan, you will see enough of that there. Let's see, what do we have here? Big Cat Zoo File Stories, artworks, links, and forum. Okay. Furry Blender images. What the fuck? Hey, sounds great. It really does. Let's see. What do you have here? Uncategorized. Services that defy categorization or that have not been sorted. Kenny. You killed Kenny. You're a bastard. It's down though. Carson. Nature Boy poem. Previously the ultimate guide for anonymous and secure internet usage. The LGENV2. Very basic information and photo gallery about a wireless digital messaging phone. Questions and answers. A little truth game. Ask questions and give answers anonymously. Answers also support image uploading. The Outlaw Mirror Server. Okay. I guess before we just stick around too much, I will just go to the personal blog section. Let's see. What is that? Hack, freak, anarchy, internet wares, virus crack. Not really my thing. Let's see. Let's go to let's go to forums. I really want to see the forums. Or actually personal blogs. Personal blogs, okay. I will do the little like protection image here. I don't want you to see gore or, you know, anything that might, you know, traumatize you. That would be pretty bad. Let's see, what do we have here? The Anonymous Confessions. This sounds pretty good. Anonymous Confessions? Let's check that out. It's loading right now. But again, the protection is still up. I don't want you guys to see anything bad. Tom Cruise stepping up his business with the deep web. Hell yeah, man. Okay, this site is loading. Let's open up another one. Beneath VT, information on the steam tunnels of Virginia Tech. Actually, why not? Let's just open this one. 404's blog. Blog about a few things happening in Tor, mainly revolving around TorChan and other image boards. Why not? Tornado. Forum blogs, polls registered for and posting. Okay. Okay. First site, which may be interesting. It's this one. Beneath VT, and I will disable the browser source really quickly here. No, it's on this one. This one? Good. So this is how it looks like. Home, dangerous buildings, tunnels, map, trip logs, links, contact. Let's see. Oh, oops. I will just re-enable the chat so I can see that. Again, YouTube chat is very buggy and I cannot really trust it, so... Or can I actually resize that? Or just put it... Oh no, oops. Didn't want to do that. Just put that back again. Okay, good. So, like many other colleges, Virginia Tech has an extensive network of steam tunnels that run beneath much of the campus. These tunnels carry steam, electricity and telecommunication lines throughout the campus and support Tech's population of over 30,000 students and 1,000 faculty. Although these people pass by the grates and manholes that lead to the tunnels every day, few realize what lies beneath. The steam pipes in the tunnels originate at the power plant in the corner of campus and connect to most of the buildings on campus. Water at the plant is heated into steam by either coal or natural gas and then used to turn a turbine to generate electricity. The steam then travels to each building where it is used for heating, cooking, sterilizing, autoclaving and more. While it's possible to directly bury steam lines, this can create problems when repairs to the steam lines need to be made and also mean that the lines cannot be upgraded as easily. While there are some direct buried steam lines at Virginia Tech, most of the steam lines run through tunnels which allow for easy repairs and upgrades. The tunnels also make it easy to run things like electric lines and telecommunication cables throughout the campus without digging up anything. I'm sure it's not even necessary to mention that people have been exploring Virginia Tech steam tunnels since they were built. This doesn't mean that you should though. While most of the entrances are kept unlocked, many of them are in plain view. All the tunnels have posted no trespassing signs, which makes it a Class 1 misdemeanor in Virginia to enter them. It's also against the university policy, although the tunnels are not specifically mentioned. Interesting. I think Silent Hill also would make the atmosphere better, chicken. Oh, I can do that. Let's see. Silent Hill soundtrack. Let's see. What soundtrack can we get? Silent Hill full album HD. Sub for more Silent Hill. Hell yeah. Okay. Sub this guy for Silent Hill. Or Tom and Jerry Ost. Okay, now we go for like Silent Hill for a bit, okay? So let's see. Let's see what like as you see, the deep web isn't that scary sometimes. Sometimes you just see like pretty mundane stuff. So, this didn't really work out. This didn't really work out. Does this do anything? I guess I can leave that open. Let's see. The human experiment. I think I know that site. I can just open that just to show you how this looks like. Let's see. Confession service. I think this doesn't work. Too bad. Yeah, this doesn't load very quickly. So let's see, what can we do here? Freedom for People, a revolutionary group against capitalism. I want to see that. Uninformed 2.0, Torducken, Anonymous BBS, another variation of the talk style. Okay. Okay, can we see something else? Maybe we have other sites that have lists, which would be pretty good. I don't know. So let's see. What can we do here? Is it connecting to any of them? Not really doing anything. This connection timed out. Like this is the thing with like deep web exploration. It's very slow. Sadly, it's very slow. Can't really do a lot about that. Paste bins. Paste is encrypted, decrypted in browser. Paste uncensored open source paste bin. Not sure if that's a good thing to check out. File sharing. Commercial services. Let's see. Rent a hacker. This is the classic. I'm just gonna open that just to show you that. Oh, it already loaded. Pretty good. Do we have here anything? No, nothing. Okay. So, rent a hacker. Now you can see like the parts. Fucking Comic Sans. Are you for real? Comic Sans? Really? Really? Come on. But anyway, this is the part of the deep web that, you know, people so fear. Oh man, you can hire a hacker. You can hire hitman. I mean, you could, maybe. Maybe there are sites with real hackers and hitmen that actually do work for you, but most of them are scams, and this one looks like a scam. Anyway, experienced hacker offering his services. Illegal. Hacking and social engineering is my business since I was 16 years old. Never had a real job, so I had the time to get really good at hacking, and I made a good amount of money last plus minus 20 years. I have worked for other people before. Now I'm also offering my services for everyone with enough cash here. Prices. I am not doing this to make a few bucks here and there. I am not from some crappy Eastern Europe country and happy to scam people for 50 euros. I'm a professional computer expert who could earn 50 to 100 euros an hour with a legal job. Why don't you do the legal job then, you fucking moron? Are you fucking serious? Like, this person is not real. Of course, it's a template, most likely. And it's a scam, most likely. No real hacker would put fucking Comic Sans as a font for their fucking... I don't know. Technical skills. Web, HTML, PHP, SQL, Apache, okay. Oh, wait. Let's read more of the prizes. Oh, I'm gonna hire Agent 47 against you, chicken. You are pissing me off. I'm sorry about that. Check products. Products. Yeah, products. Let's see. Oh, that is the products page. Frequently asked questions, maybe? But yeah, the products. So stop reading if you don't have a serious problem worth spending some cash at. Prices depend a lot on the problem you want me to solve, but minimum amount for smaller jobs is 250 euros. You can pay me anonymously using Bitcoin. So that actually is, you know, kind of reasonable for deep web, dank web, gay web prices. Technical skills: web, HTML, PHP, SQL, Apache, C, C++, assembler, Delphi, zero-day exploits, highly personalized Trojans, bots, DDoS, spear phishing attacks to get accounts from selected targets. Basically anything a hacker needs to be successful. If I don't know it, I'll learn it very fast. Anonymity: no one will ever find out who I am or anything about my clients. Social engineering skills: very good written and spoken phone calls, English, Spanish, and German. If I can't hack something technically, I'll make phone calls or write emails to the target to get the needed information. I have had people make things you wouldn't believe really often. A lot of experience with security practices inside big corporations. Let's see what he'll do. What I'll do. I'll do anything for money. I'm not a pussy. If you want me to destroy some business or a person's life, I'll do it. Some examples. Simply hacking something technically. Causing a lot is written like separately. Like a space lot. Okay, you retard. Of technical trouble on websites. Networks to disrupt their service with DDoS and other methods. Economic espionage. Getting private information from someone. Ruining your opponent's business or private persons you don't like. I can ruin them financially and or get them arrested. Whatever you like. If you want someone to get known as a child porn user, no problem. What the fuck? But yeah, that's a thing that, you know, people do. Careful, chicken. The hacker man may hack your wallet. Oh no. I hope he doesn't hack my virginity. I want to keep that. Let's see. Following prices are estimates. Small jobs, for example, email and Facebook hacking, installing Trojan small DDoS. 250 euros or 0.045 Bitcoin. Okay. Medium or large job, ruining people, espionage, website hacking. 500 euros. Large job which takes a few days or multiple smaller jobs, DDoS or protected sites. 900 euros. Upgrade, instant reply within 30 to 60 minutes instead of 24 to 36 hours for urgent cases. If I need longer, this will get refunded. Only buy this together with one of the other options. 200 euros. Huh, pretty pricey. Pretty pricey hacker, dude. Pretty pricey hacker, dude. Yeah, let's see what this hacker, what frequently asked questions are. About the shop. Powered by Tor shops. Tell others about the shop and earn 1% from every purchase they will make. Simply give them this link. Okay. Replace your username with your actual username and this site and get earnings directly to your wallet. Shop info. Buying bitcoins to make a purchase with us. You can choose between many exchanges and marketplaces to fund your Bitcoin address in your account depending on your location and available payment methods. So basically you can do like a little like pyramid scheme thing and like, you know, give people the link so they can like buy the services and you get a little bit of profit. Pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme, everybody. Something that is not very nice. Anyway, that was interesting. This site is pretty interesting. This shows like how innocent some sites actually are. Not every site is like terrible. Let's see what we can find here. So image boards. Non-CP or generally safe image boards on Tor. See the Chan page. Pretty good. So we have here Luko Chan, Tri-Chan. MLP, My Little Pony, Be Random, okay. Oni-chan has Random, Kite, and several other boards. Rainbow, the best chan, has random, drugs, site discussion, etc. Does use the normal chan directory structure. Does not use the chan directory. Okay. Let us check out Rainbow. Kind of seems like a good site, actually. Oh, I think I opened it too much. Okay, let's see. And I think it will connect for a while. Hidden image site. Only a B, not much content. Anon-chan, boards B, random. All moderation seems to have abandoned it. Oh no, okay, a site without moderation seems kind of bad. Allium IB has random, darknets, technology, etc. with several non-standard board topics. Let's check that out. Let's see, what do we have here? Chat rooms. Okay, social networks, other. Noid's crypto identity and contact page. Narcan's GPG key. Mixmaster's cypherpunk remailer stats. Online management of bookmarks favorites. What is that? Let us check that out. Let's see, anything loading here? Rainbow image board. Yeah, this may take a while. I'm gonna like put on the screen protection really quickly here. I'm gonna do like illegal searches on this. Okay, so I will do like advanced hacking techniques of like, you know, things. So let's see. Let's see. So, can we see something interesting here? No. Something interesting here? Let's see. I guess I can try again to get into 4chan, because 4chan is like was recommended before, and it seems to be a very good place to start. You know, a community to look into. Okay, Rainbow Chan sadly cannot connect. It timed out. Too bad. Too bad. If this keeps happening, I might look into some settings in Tor. Like after the stream ended, because right now I cannot do that. Let's see, accessing 4chan. This should be the link. I will just copy this. Another page doesn't load. Too bad. Many pages just don't work. Oh, maybe now it works actually. 4chan, will this work? It seems to be connecting. Let's keep this open. I'm sorry, it's not really eventful right now, but this is basically what most of like deep web exploration looks like, you know, for the most part. Just, you know, long connection times, not really much happening. We might spice things up a little bit again with some hidden answer stuff. But yeah, let's see. Maybe I can see something else. Yeah, it takes quite a while to connect. Let's see if I can find some deep web links, some specific links for maybe some interesting sites. Let's see. There should be something around to just check out. Man, it's still connecting to 4chan. I hope the connection will actually be established then. Let's see, what do we have here? Problem loading page. Too bad. Too bad. I really wanted to see that. Video movies TV. Yay ponies. Download My Little Pony Friendship is Magic via direct download or torrent. Now that's a fucking site, dude. Ebooks, a bunch of miscellaneous ebooks. Huh, okay. The Tor library, 51 gigabyte PDF, CHM DJVU, designed by Russ Bertin. Okay. Library containing how-tos, military PDFs, and other miscellaneous informational things. Tor book, search engine, supports user uploads and registration. Website, most content is German. Website and most content is German. Okay. Pure library of, okay. This sounds pretty interesting. I might actually look if I can, if one of these sites is actually, you know, safe, which is something that, you know, it's a measured concern when you browse the deep web. You just want to be safe. You just want to be safe. Let's see, what can we get here? Mr. Collection of writings, art, selected texts, and deeply personal views on philosophy of existence. This sounds pretty good. Please connect. Yeah, it's taking quite a while, so it might be that the sites do not work like the others. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you think of it right now? What do you think of this exploration up until now? Do you have fun with it? Or is it rather boring? I would really like to know that. Uncategorized questions and answers by Outlaw Mirror Server. Fenergy file server. Let's see, what is this? Sorry, it's very uneventful. I think I will just go back to find me a girlfriend on the deep web. Sure, we'll do that. But yeah, let's go back to hidden answers actually, and just look at some questions here. So let's see. How to rob people face to face without using a gun? How can I do that? Oh, fuck. There are weapons other than guns that would do the job fine. Will still be armed robbery though. That said, deception or general social engineering, fraud, trickery, etc. could also work if applied well or used along with pickpocketing, for example. Move attention elsewhere, take from the blind spot, or have assistance, etc. Karate chop. Step 1. Put knife to their neck. Step 2. Say the following information. Your money is going in my pocket, or my dick is going in your ass. I just lost 3 Viagras and doused my dick in hot sauce. I'm high on coke. I don't feel shit. I just escaped the state psych ward. Do you want to sacrifice your pride and rectal integrity, or would you like to make a donation to a charitable cause tonight in this trying time? Step 3. Give this person a second to process the choice. Step 4. Run when you get the cash. That sounds like a pretty good thing. Also, all the fucking pages didn't load. Of course not. Okay, use chloroform. Throw chloroform on the person, spray and rob or spray some chemical or making temporary coma, sleep, blindness. Huh. Okay, what does that mean? But it should be very temporary and don't kill or blind any person permanently. Use snake and say I will throw this snake to you if you don't give purse money mobile to me. Use non-venomous snake. Use glucose, fill syringe injection, but the glucose should be colorful or add some color and rob. Become what the fuck? Become suicide bomber. Add lots of fake bombs in your body and show you bomb to the person rob. Buy a strong big dog. Give threat to the person rob. Give free cookie to the person and say we are making survey about this cookie. Just try and enjoy. The cookie should be made of some sleepy drugs. Rob. Use teaser. This is the stupidest answer I've read all day. Thank you. I find this live stream cool. It's very chill. I would like to see more live streams on the deep web. Hey, thank you. This is the first time for me, like doing this live stream. I just think that people give the deep web just a little bit too much shit, because you know, it's not that bad. It's you know, not this extremely dangerous site that, you know, when you open it once you get butt fucked by monkeys in fucking Indonesia because you were like kidnapped and your kidneys are missing. It's not you know, that dangerous. I just don't like YouTubers that like over sensationalize it and say something like, I was kidnapped by someone on the deep web. Hitman 47 fucking, I don't know, I watched someone die over a live stream, Red Room, deep web. You know, stuff like that. I mean, you can find really bad stuff here, but mostly it's really ridiculous or very uncomfortable, but not really dangerous. So, what is canon? Why are you following this? Pedo, what should I do? I read this before, I think. How can I find a proxy that's not already banned by everyone? Best way to OD on street drugs and die? What? What? Please? What cheap and accessible street drug to use to die fail proof? That sounds like a question I want answered. Heroin, maybe? Thanks, but that shit isn't fail proof and a pretty bulky method. I googled. It'd take 600 milligrams of pure heroin for me to have a lethal OD. Street heroin is cut with a lot of shit. I need something deadlier, preferably through injection. Something that kills you in 1 to 3 hits. Okay. I found another source saying 75 to 375 milligrams, and street heroin is sometimes cut with fentanyl, which makes it much deadlier. Your answer was actually helpful, sorry for denying. Hey, okay. Any class A, just buy loads and take loads, should do the trick. Is it for you or some lucky friend? I don't know, man. Fentanyl. But better stay alive and try to enjoy life, mate. There is always hope. Good luck. Thanks for the answer. How much fentanyl is lethal? All I could find on the web was useful was in this picture. Can you please tell me how much milligrams of heroin and how much fentanyl is there on this pic? Let's check out the pic. Just to be very safe, just gonna like activate this little you know. Okay. Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. No worries. Lethal dose. Fentanyl, very little. Heroin, yeah, something too. But yeah, it seems kind of deadly if this is actually how much it takes to kill you with that. I'm not an expert in heroin. Never took it myself. Not really have the interest to. But yeah, I guess you know how to kill yourself now. Just take drugs. A lot of them. many drugs. So let's see. Recent questions. How can I find a proxy? Okay, saw that one too. Should I tell my friend I like her? I want to go deeper. Where can I buy a human skull? What can I do to spice up my teenage life? What? I want to go deeper. What does that mean? I have heard of these browsers, like Tor is an overlay network on top of the internet. I know I2P and all of that, but I have heard of other browsers or other overlaid networks. Is there something like that? How can I go deeper? The surface web is large as fuck, hundreds of terabytes, it's 4%. The deep web consists of sites not indexed by internet search engines. It is 96% of the internet. The dark web is a smaller portion of the deep web and can only be accessed through specialized darknet browsers like Tor, Freenet, I2P, and GUNet. Tor network is the most popular and will be dead in 20 years. You adjust the security settings to the highest level possible, disable flash, don't use video streaming or open PDF files because any of those can reveal your real IP, thus compromising your anonymity, and the darknet isn't 100% safe from nation-state actors. There is no Mariana's Web. By the way, yeah, that's also a thing. Like, there are rumors of, like, the Mariana's Web and stuff. You know, just basically conspiracy theories that just don't exist. The deep web and the dark web are basically the only things existing, like, in this category. Deep web only being the non-indexed sites, and the darknet being private networks between different, like, computers. And I'm pretty confident in streaming the like deep web exploration, but you know, when it comes to like setting up dark nets, I'm a little bit more hesitant to show that or to just, you know, try that because in your country it may be illegal. For example, in France, it's illegal to use Freenet because you can just establish a, dark net, which basically is just an internet connection between 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 hosts, a private connection where you can share anything and no one will notice that you did. No one, it's untraceable. As far as, no one checks out your hard drive. It's basically like foolproof. But yeah, the deep web is also legal, so it's legal to access it, unless you live in North Korea. And again, it depends on your country's law. It should be legal everywhere, and if it's not, well, fuck, then like try to be anonymous, which it's not that hard. But yeah, I of course am not anonymous at all. Like, I mean, I'm live streaming this. If I would be a real hacker man, hitman 47, hitman rapist hacker, I would do a really bad job at being anonymous while live streaming this shit. So, yeah. If any murderer is watching, please don't kill me. Please don't drag me to Venezuela and cut my feet off, please. Okay. All governments would have intranets and never use Windows shit. The NSA is likely on a souped up Linux when quantum computers become reality. You will see a much darker net. There's no deeper either. The normal facts have opened that a Primarch system is an AI that controls the internet, and that quantum computers with closed shell systems dominate the darker net layers, and that you need one to see the government intranets and secret plans of prototype tech. The truth is, like nukes, government shit is air gapped. Intranets, you're not getting in. All that stuff about darknet layers was a lie, kid. Sorry. Tor is the most popular darknet browser. Tor is not a browser. That was a Quora excerpt. Hidden wiki, torch search engine, the undernet directory. I will check out this one. This link should work. Yeah, it works. There are a few more knockoffs of the Onion browser, but they aren't as good. Just try to follow as many safe links as possible. It's a maze. Before clicking links though, hover over to make sure it isn't a tracker, but it is in fact whatever you are trying to access. Good. So let me put on the image safety really quickly here. Oh, this looks pretty good. Hey, this looks like a very good list site. So this is the under directory. I will bookmark this immediately. Also, if you are browsing the deep web, you wanna use the bookmark system. I normally never. Oh, what the fuck? I normally never do that, but in this case, it's pretty much essential because the links are basically impossible to memorize and type in. So just use it like that. So let's see, what do we want to see here? Let's see. Adult, this is basically something that I will not look into. Business, communications, core sites, introduction points, search engines, others, politics and religion, personal, blogs, pages, other. Blogs. Dude, I want to see blogs. I want to see cool blogs, man. I want to see some crazy shit. Like someone like saying, hey, this is my... I don't know. Let's see, what's this? Karu. That's an awesome site. Okay. Premium Water LLP, just another Tor press site. Assassination services. Well. Satan. A little bit about me. I'm a spiritual Satanist and have been for about 2 years now. Now we're finding the good shit, dude. This seems like some really good shit. Okay, let's see. Satan. It doesn't look like anything that is, dangerous, but I'm just gonna put on the image safety here. So, oh wait, this is an image board. Oh, and it has quite a bit of gore pictures, but yeah, maybe it was a good idea to use the image safety here. Let's see, can we find something interesting here? Aside from, like, gore, or, you know, more like... This isn't really gore, it's just, like, guro, so it's not real gore yet. So what are the rules here? The rules... I'm just gonna scroll down here so you don't see this sexy image of guro. So, banners must be below 500 kilobytes and have image dimensions of 300 pixels times 100 pixels. Flags must be maximum of 48 kilobytes and 11 times 20, or, okay. Rules: first, no illegal shit. Follow global 8chan rules. Okay, it's an 8chan board. We all want to see the dark and creepy. Yeah, we all do want to see that. The problem is just that, you know, I don't want to be cucked by YouTube here. I don't want to be yeah, I don't want the stream to be taken down. I want then that people can actually see them. So let's see. No illegal shit. Follow global 8chan rules. Second, the Bible is a farce. Treat it like one. Third, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity is a plague and no shilling for it is allowed. Jewish, Christian, Hollywood portrayals of Satan, Satanism, demons are not welcome here. For newbies, what is Satanism? Where does Satanism come from? Okay. So I think it's all about the Anton LaVey Satanism. Pretty neat stuff. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. I'll put on the image safety again. Let's see if I can find a very nice post here. I mean, it's your average like 8chan posting, just kind of edgy, right? Anyone here into black metal? There has to be some. Not really. Some of it's pretty cool though. I really like black metal. Yes, I love all black metal, but artists with satanic lyricism stand out much more. Are we gonna summon a demon on stream? Yes. Okay. This is a wholesome little, like, thing. When you feel alone, just remember that I love you. Just remember that I love you, man. I love all of you. If the Bible is fake, then demons aren't real. Good point. Good point, actually. I will just, like, the safe way to save images for me now is to just screen cap them. If you screen cap an image, it's pretty safe. Just don't screen cap things that are illegal, because if screen capped or not, it's still illegal. So just don't do that. Don't do that. But, you know, if it's something like this, dude, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You can just do whatever you want. So I will call this one Satan Heart. Man, Satan is just such a lovely dude. Such a lovely guy. I love him. Oh, the fuck? Why isn't this board active? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, this was this. Now let's go here and let's see what we can find here. American Most Wanted, Krusty. What is Krusty? I will just look that up. The sites also... Oh, the sites actually seem to be working. That's pretty good. Need to log in to report a site. Okay. So the sites seem to work, so I can really recommend this. What the fuck is that? The Gitolite instance was moved to a new server. I will work on adding an issue tracker very soon. Okay, it's a that site basically. So let's see. Eyes. This sounds edgy. Let's see. The fuck is that? I might change the music now. Let's change it to something. I don't know, man. I think I want something chill. I think I want some lo-fi hip hop or something, because you know, I mean, for me, like creepy music and stuff doesn't really fit the deep web vibe, because for me the deep web really isn't. It's just more of a silly thing, more of like a relaxing like thing. I mean, of course you can find some pretty bad shit, but I mean, personally, I don't find a lot of that. Aiden, you're my hero. But I mean, it makes sense. Demons are a pretty religious like thing, you know. I mean, if the Bible is fake, demons are too. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, the site I found here, Z Eyes or Eyes. Hello. Yeah, it seems like it's defunct now. The site has been moved to. Huh? Okay, let me see if I can. So, welcome, observe. What's happening? Galaxy 3 is online and functional. My last post says it's coming, but it's already here. Galaxy 3 is online and looks to be quickly growing in members already. It's nice to see the familiar names coming back so quickly. My first Galaxy experience was with Galaxy 2, and the resurrection of Galaxy 3 looks just as familiar. You are looking for a social network that doesn't need third-party site loading or intrusive scripting. Then look no further. G3 is heavily moderated and has great rules to help prevent spamming and all that other annoying jazz. Rest assured there will be some big debates, as is to be expected, but hopefully it will gain the respect that the old G2 had. Before you join up, make sure to read the rules terms. If you don't agree, don't join. Simple. Huh. Galaxy. Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Observe, eyes, nose, lip, security and solution. Bash script, okay. TV playlist. YouTube and VLC. Very important change in autoconnect. Huh. Big update to TV channel playlist. Dark times for the dark layer. What the fuck is that? Oh, it opened the site 3 times. I'm sorry about that. What the fuck? But yeah, it's a personal blog of some dude just like writing some stuff, and it seems like he posts quite frequently, like every month. That's very nice. That's very nice, actually. So this guy has a very personal blog, and okay, here's something that I see also. Tor against CP. This is a thing that I am very happy to share with you guys. Most people on the deep web hate pedophiles. They hate them. Why? They give them a bad name. Like the pedophiles on the deep web and stuff. They give basically everyone a bad name, or any other criminal gives us a bad name. Or let me actually lower the music volume really quickly here. I think this should be alright. But yeah, it's pretty sad that you know, criminals are giving every single user of Tor a bad rap, which, you know, we don't really deserve, because, you know, people that just, you know, browse Tor, they just want to see some random websites. They just want to explore the deep web, just want to explore, you know, like unknown stuff. And this is what I'm all about, just, you know, obscure shit. And I just want to see obscure shit. I had this quite a while, actually. I had this quite a bit, actually. I don't know if you had this too, Samuel. I'm asking you directly because you seem to have the most experience here with this shit. But like when I get into a conversation with people about the deep web, or when I hear people like talking about the deep web, they all talk about red rooms. You know, like this, like you know, live streamed rape, live streamed death and torture. And you know that people that use it, it's illegal to use the Tor web. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see that, you know, YouTube overall just painted this very twisted image of what the deep web actually is. you know, that it's only about criminalism, it's only about accessing sites that you are not supposed to, it's only about media that you're not allowed to consume. It's simply not true. It's simply not true. And I'm getting really frustrated sometimes talking to relatives or to friends of mine about this shit. It's true. I mean, even on the Bible it says that the demons believe in Jesus. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a logical conclusion then that when the Bible doesn't exist, then the demons don't exist. But yeah, back to that. It's just very frustrating for me to, you know, talk to people that, you know, are so misinformed about the matter, you know, because you can find very bad stuff on the clear web as well. Like, the worst things I've seen on the web, I have seen on 4chan and on LifeLeak mostly. Even on YouTube. On YouTube, if you know how to search correctly, you can find really bad stuff. And I do find really bad stuff there sometimes, even if I don't want to. So, just use your brain. Just use your brain. Just don't look for bad shit. You will not find bad shit. Just avoid the shit that looks bad. That's it. And again, it's pretty, I guess, frustrating just to see that people just, you know, are so scared of something that they shouldn't be scared of. As long as you are intelligent about it, you don't have to be scared about the deep web. It's a tool. Like, Tor is a tool, and you just need to use it correctly. If you download like pornography and stuff, it's your fault when you get, you know, bitten in the ass for it. It's your fault in the end. But anyway, this little random side, this is a pretty nice site. Like, it's a blog, a personal blog about this dude just saying stuff, like just telling stuff about himself. It's pretty good. Let's see, well, let's see, what does he write here? Dark times for a dark lair. I would like to apologize for not having some time. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a long post. But yeah, also something that I don't really care about. But again, pretty nice to see that, you know, people like post like personal blogs and actually maintain them. And, you know, I really like to see like these personal sites. And if I had the resources, I would host a site like this too. It's just amazing to me. Like, to me, it's just a very beautiful thing. Let's see. The Psychopath. In praise of Hawala. Okay, the Psychopath. Who are you and why are you here? You may be here because you scanned that ominous QR code sticker that marked one of our enemy's territories as fair game, or saw this site mentioned on the dark web forum. You may have followed an old link to one of many domains we have bought up recently, or you may have heard us mentioned in relation to something called Dark Zen or Black Zen. It is true, those principles are at the core of our actions, as black metal is to music. So is our brand of Zen and to our praxis. But this is not the place to speak of such things. Okay, let me please look up what that is. That sounds pretty ominous. That sounds pretty ominous and weird. I like weird. So, the Psychopath. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm sorry, I just need to go. Just need to... Whoa. This site looks interesting. I think we might have found a nut job site. Hell yeah, we found a fucking site made by a nut job. Okay, good. The Psychopath path. The Psychopath. Okay. Who are you and why are you here? Okay, not a place to speak of such things. In the larger picture, you may be here because you were angry, but now you're beyond that. You're something else. You've seen past the false dichotomies of left and right, good and bad, black and white, legal and illegal, up and down. The manufactured comparisons never seemed to end. You grew wary of them, and then you had a new feeling, one you've never had before. It felt not good, not bad, but familiar. In the end, however, call it fate, luck, randomicity, call it nothing at all. It is because of that feeling that you followed the causal breadcrumbs and you landed here. The specifics of how don't really matter. You are here now. Oh, that sounds pretty honest. Yeah, my first time being on the deep web was a little disappointing. I saw videos on YouTube where everyone was overreacting, but it's not that bad, okay? There are these sites, but everyone needs to chill. Yeah, that's my point exactly, you know. It's just like my first time like going to the deep web, like I was so cautious. I was so like, you know, oh no, what happens here and there? And, you know, like it's the first time was pretty chill, and the first time exploring the deep web I actually found hidden answers. This site here, hidden answers, and I love this site so much that I actually went through the trouble of, you know, making an email address and actually like signing up here. Of course I use, you know, something that is appropriate for that. I don't use fucking Gmail. It's a pretty bad idea to use Gmail on the deep web. But yeah, you find a lot of good stuff. Up until now, I have to say that I have come across one bad site, one legitimately bad site. I will not say what it is, but you can imagine. It's a pretty bad site. I left it immediately and I never visited it again, and I learned my lesson. Again, if you notice keywords, if you learn new keywords, if you learn that one link is very bad to enter, never enter it. Do not enter it again. Do not enter it multiple times. Do not look it up. Because if you do, then you only get yourself in bigger problems. Because, you know, it looks kind of suspicious when you go back to one particular site, you know, that is highly illegal, if you know what I'm talking about. Just don't do it. If you notice a site is bad, never visit it, never visit it again. If you do, then, you know, it's not a good idea. Just don't do that. Anyway, the psychopath. Who are we and why are we here? Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nothing is true. Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember, everything is permitted. I didn't know of hidden answers. I will visit this site the next time. It seems to be interesting. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, again, it's a really fucking good site. Yeah, just download the site instead. No need to worry that way. Just download the site. If it's a highly legal site, you should not download it. I know it was a joke, but still. But yeah, give Hidden Answers a try. It's a pretty nice site. The admins are pretty down to earth, I guess. Again, like Hidden Answers is such a big joy because you see legit, like, real questions asked, and people make an effort to answer them. It's not like Yahoo Answers or like Ask.fm where, you know, answers can be pretty memey or, you know, kinda shit. Actually, when you troll on Hidden Answers, it's not really seen as a good thing, so it's a great site. I really appreciate it. I regularly visit it. It's just a joy to hang out on that site, to be a part of that site. It's pretty nice. I have to post there more often. Maybe you can see some posts of me in the future. Albonimus is my screen name there, so keep that in mind. Anyway, today we in a position of despair created by too many years of domestication and slave mentality. It is not the time for demonstrations. The time to demonstrate anything is long past. It's time for action, to stand up and walk into the halls of power. If nothing else, embracing how the forest passage requires leaving behind our slave minds. We must now ultimately become the others. The liminal future represents our only path forward. We posit that the resilient liminalists will be the last one standing after the final violent attempt of the sedation of psyche. This we liminalists will have been able to accomplish purely because of strides made toward living in a free, irrational, and undomesticated state. The forest passage doesn't always mean fleeing, i.e. seed. The urban landscape, it is a state of mind, a mental separation and othering that makes you all the more dangerous, because you walk among the slaves undetected, and you also walk among the so-called masters, like one of Hassan I Zabah's students. We propose the formation of tight-knit decentralized bands. What the fuck is this? To resist and stand against an empty and boring life of rules imposed upon us is one of the goals that we must fully realize in everyday life. How do we do this? We should once again learn to create art and live a free life, feral and free from profit motives that serve skewed versions of purpose foisted on us by modernity. This sounds like a site made by like anarchists. Got to go. Okay, goodbye, Kozlik. Hope you had a lot of fun. Tell your friends to subscribe to Chicken if you may do that. Thank you for watching. Anyway, to resist and stand against, okay. To do these things as we have proposed them is to be free from infection of profit and artificial causes as justification. You know in your heart that this is true. We're just willing to write it. Say it and live it, are you? No? Then why are you still here? Then he posted an image of the hitman that just killed this one Turkish politician, I guess. Okay. The simplest realist act consists of dashing down the street, pistol in hand, and firing blindly as fast as you can. Pull the trigger into the crowd. Anyone who, at least once in his life, has not dreamt of thus putting an end to the petty system of debasement and cretinization, in effect, has a well-defined place in that crowd with his belly at barrel level. Andre Breton, Manifestos of Surrealism. I mean, it's an interesting site. It's just that I don't really see the point of it. Or I guess it tries to say that we need to be like, you know, free thinkers, artists, fucking, you know, anarchy, like don't trust the system, like don't live with profit in mind, live with like art and morals and creation of stuff in mind. Don't be the slave of a modern society. Make a business, well, whatever, like stuff like that. Oh, an anime picture. Let's see. Run from what's comfortable. Forget safety. Live where you fear to live. Destroy your reputation. Be notorious. I have tried prudent planning long enough. From now on, I'll be mad. Rumi. That's pretty bad advice. Pretty bad advice. I mean, run from what's comfortable. I mean, you can interpret that as, you know, step out of your comfort zone. And you need to do that. You need to step out of your comfort zone to develop yourself. But forget safety. Live where you fear to live. Destroy your reputation. Like the others maybe are something, you know, to grow. Like, I mean, if you fear like death, or, you know, if you are a fearful person, maybe it is a good idea to like join the police force, or, you know, like the fucking military to, you know, to grow as a person. But destroy your reputation? That sounds like pretty bad advice. You don't want to destroy your reputation. It's all about your reputation. Why would I want to destroy my reputation? Be notorious. I mean, notoriety works like when it is about like social media and stuff, but again, notoriety is not really as good as, you know, popularity. Don't you want to be popular instead of notorious? I mean, it's a very edgy site. Very edgy, but, you know, when you just see sites like this, you just appreciate the person behind it. Like, this person is very passionate about what he believes in. I appreciate people like that. They believe in something, they want to share their opinion. Great, do that. I am in total support of that. It's just fun to read through, and it's just fun to, you know, witness something like that. Wait a second, I'm gonna look something up. Gonna mute my phone really quickly because it makes noises. Don't want that to disrupt the stream or anything. Good. But yeah, right now it's pretty comfy. It's pretty comfy stream up until now for me. I really like this. Never done something like this before, and it's also a good opportunity for me to, you know, explore more of the deep web, because I just love obscure shit like this, and I hope you do too. Anyway, let's see, what can we find here more of? Let's go on page 2. Iranian Uncensored Forum. Okay. James Stanley blog, project divulgation, code quantum. Blog UFO. But, oh, it seems to be French, sadly. Deep.web. Surfacing the news from the deep web. Story of my life. Well, life is written with an F. Document about WikiLeaks and more. Spy Iran. Do not distribute. This is for exclusive use of COPS members only. Interesting. Hitler the Demagogue. /v video games. That seems to be 8chan. Let's see what we can find here too. The Last Trumpet Project. What? Western Islands books. Satanic, The Hole in the Wall. Satanism. Okay. Wait, stupidity. The top of the list is satanic sins. Oh, this is about satanic sins. Let us check that out. That might be really good. So, I'm just gonna put on the screen protection just so, you know, we don't see anything bad. The 9 satanic sins. Those are actually, like, good things to live by as far as I know. I heard about the satanic sins and the 11, like, like for one, the sins, and then, you know, the rules to live by. Commandments, I guess. So, let's start. First, stupidity. The top of the list for satanic sins, the cardinal sin of Satanism. It's too bad that stupidity isn't painful. Ignorance is one thing, but our society thrives increasingly on stupidity. It depends on people going along with whatever they are told. The media promotes a cultivated stupidity as a posture that is not only acceptable but laudable. Satanists must learn to see through the tricks and cannot afford to be stupid. Pretentiousness. Empty posturing can be most irritating and isn't applying the cardinal rules of lesser magic. By the way, when it comes to Satanism, as far as I know, when they say anything about magic, it's not actual magic, it's something else as far as I know. On equal footing with stupidity for what keeps the money in circulation these days. Everyone's made to feel like a big shot, whether they can come up with the goods or not. Actually, a good point. I mean, this is something that I've noticed too. Everyone thinks of themselves as a very great person, but then at some point they will realize, hey, maybe I'm not that special. That happened to me personally. Not a nice realization, but this is something that is very true. You think of yourself as something very special, but then in the end you notice there are many other people my age that are just, you know, putting in more work than me. It's hard to realize, but it's important to better yourself, so. But yeah, very good point, pretentiousness. Very good sin, like, to, you know, promote. Gute Nacht, Bruderherz. Good night. That was my sister here. Good night. Let's see, solipsism. Can be very dangerous for Satanists, projecting your reactions, responses, and sensibilities onto someone who is probably far less attuned than you are. It is the mistake of expecting people to give you the same consideration, courtesy, and respect that you naturally give them. They won't. Instead, Satanists must strive to apply the dictum of do unto others as they do unto you. It's work for most of us and requires constant vigilance, lest you slip into a comfortable illusion of everyone being like you. As has been said, certain utopias would be ideal in a nation of philosophers, but unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately from a Machiavellian standpoint, we are far from that point. Self-deceit. It's of 9 satanic statements, but deserves to be repeated here. Another cardinal sin. We must not pay homage to any of the sacred cows presented to us, including the roles we are expected to play ourselves. The only time self-deceit should be entered into is when it's fun and with awareness, but then it's not self-deceit. That's a very good point. That's a very mature way of looking at it. Very mature way of looking at it. What do you think of this? What do you guys think of this? I think that up until now it really makes sense, actually, like everything that is said here. Herd conformity. That's obvious from a satanic stance. It's alright to conform to a person's wishes if it ultimately benefits you, but only fools follow along with the herd, letting an impersonal entity dictate you. The key is to choose a master wisely instead of being enslaved by the whims of the many. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I will leave it off here. I think I will leave it off here, but very, very like interesting sins presented here, interesting viewpoints here. I think that's something worth looking into. The 9 satanic sins. The 9 satanic sins, and I think the other thing was the 9 satanic statements. But yeah, good to know. Very nice way of looking at certain things. For example, the self-deceit part. Yeah, so let's close off this site here and let's look into more stuff. Let's see, samwhited.com. Personal blog of Sam Whited. Who is Sam Whited? Do you know who Sam Whited is? The site doesn't really look that bad. I think I can just open it without the protection screen. Let's see here. It doesn't want to load? Well, okay, then I will just search for something else. Let's see, do we have something else? Other. Art, freenet sites, games, miscellaneous music, no content, seized websites, tourism, video on demand. Social, BBS, chants, forums, social networks, wiki, other. Hosting, other languages, personal, politics and religion. Paranormal. Dude, paranormal? What can we find here? What can we find here? UFO Files Index, X-Paranormal and X-Files. So X-Files looks like an image board. X-Paranormal most likely is an 8chan site. UFO Files Index. You know what? Let's check this out. Ah, those are zips. You know, I'm not comfortable downloading any of these. I mean, sure, it's interesting to look into this shit, like, even though it's most likely fake, but on the other hand, I think I will pass on this one. Let's see, X-Files. What do we have here? Must be something interesting. Sadly, this site doesn't work. Too bad. Let's see. samwhited.com. Really wanted to see what Sam Whited wanted to say. Let's see. Page 4. Page 4. Come on. Load. Good, thank you. I think this site will maybe not work, but yeah, let's see. Marijuana botany. Guys, I think this might be interesting. I think you want to check this out, right? Does this work? Come on. Oh, actually, it's a PDF. Okay. So, you want to be careful with PDFs here. Definitely don't download them, and you know, they're actually also not really safe to view. But let's see. Mariana Botany, an advanced study, the propagation and breeding of distinctive cannabis. Table of contents. Wait, it's by Robert Connell Clark. Let me actually copy that and just like search that on DuckDuckGo. Are you work chicken? What do you mean? Oh, it's literally just an ebook that you can just download. Well, if you wanna find ebooks, go to the deep web. You can find them. But yeah, let's see. Introduction. Cannabis, commonly known as the United States marijuana, is a wondrous plant, an ancient plant, and an ally of humanity for over 10,000 years. The profound impact cannabis has had on the development and spread of civilization, and conversely, the profound effects we've had on the plant's evolution are just now being discovered. Wow. So yeah, this is basically an ebook. Very nice. Okay, let me look something else here. So I want to see something about maybe religion. Can we see some like crazy conspiracy shit? It would be amazing. Oh, we are starting out really nicely. Jesus was a nigger. This sounds like a quality site. I need to check this out. So just to be sure. Oh, that's what I call pod racing. This is amazing. The deep web is filled with killers and rapists and hitmen. This just shows why I love the deep web. Don't you agree with me now, okay? This is just an amazing site, dude. Man, what the fuck is... Wait, I'm gonna bookmark this. This site is stupid, get a life. Yes. Thank you. This was... Okay. This, by far, is the most quality thing we have found up until now. This was amazing. My fucking god, this was amazing. Okay. The Holy Gospel, bringing light on the dark web. Maybe we can learn something about Jesus. Music, please. Isn't music running? Let's see, Bible for you. True Christian Resources. Fund Islamic State. What? Excuse you. Okay, the site seems to be offline. Well, does it actually show if the site is offline? Let me actually look that up. Seems like it. Fuck Islam. Oh my fucking god. Khalifa, Islamic State. There are quite a few sites like this which are problematic. Okay, this Jesus is Black site is maybe like the funniest shit I've found so far. Man, some dedications here about like, you know, not liking Islam. What the fuck? Good. Why, you know, do some charity for ISIS, lol. Yeah, this is basically the state of, you know, sites like these. No, every site is offline. Why? Why? Why, God? Why, God? Yeah, they seem to be offline. Too bad. Too bad. Well, I mean, it's good that they show directly, you know, that the site is offline. So I don't waste my time looking at them. So, what can we do now? Books, pages, other... Course sites, introduction points, search engines, other. You know what? Let's look at... I don't know, actually. Okay, no, not this one. Business. Let's look at services. Let's look at services. There will most likely be like Hitman 47, Hitman service. Oh yeah, contract killing. Hire an assassin. Hire an assassin. Bitcoin wash. Cash machine. Credit card number checker. Huh. What the fuck is that? Okay, let me actually look that up. Please enter credit card details below and click submit. That does not seem like a very good idea to do. What checks will we perform on your number? Loan algorithm check, major industry identifier, issuer identification number, CVV code check, address verification system, AVS check, personal account number, and checksum. Issuing bank. How many digits in a credit card number? Visa and Visa Electron 13 or 16. Hey Chicken, we should play sometime. Do that game you should, you know, Oka, thanks. You mean any game that Kenny, like, gave me? Because these games are just, you know, bad. I mean, gladly would like to stream some game again. But yeah, apparently the site, apparently this site can check if a credit card is valid. I mean, I guess for people that, you know, rob credit cards, it's maybe a good thing, but don't do that. Don't do that. For one, please don't use money from a credit card that is not yours. And second, what if they just steal your information? You know? You can play Magic Arena Beta, that stuff's pretty good. Magic Arena Beta, I don't know about that. Let me Google that. Oh, it's a card game. You know, any card game that is not Hearthstone would be pretty good. Because, you know, I am not a fan of Hearthstone at all. It's basically more a gambling game. You can play Magic Arena Beta, that stuff's pretty good. Just Magic the Gathering. Oh, okay. I never played Magic the Gathering. But you need access code, but guys on Reddit have a lot of them. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, thank you for the tip. You should play Crysis, actually. Pretty good game. I did one stream with Crysis where, like, it was the first stream I ever did and was terrible. Like, it lagged like shit because I didn't know what bitrate to use. I think I was a mad lad and streamed the game with a 50k bitrate. Fucking terrible. Anyway, yeah, credit card validifier. You can validify credit cards. Pretty good. Everyone, pretty good. Anyway, cash machine, Bitcoin fog. Would you like to make serious money but are new to carding? Framidate. Framidate is an online service for planning an appointment or making a decision quickly and easily. No registration required. Fuck, okay. here. What's this? Contract killing. Let's see what contract killing. Okay. Contract killing, ex-military, sniper, kidnapping, assassination. Send encrypted message here, bitmessage.me. ID this code. So yeah, nothing else really. I mean, this looks way more legit than, you know, other contract killing websites. So hey, maybe this one is legit. You're doing good, I guess. Don't kill me. Hire an assassin. Let us see. Hire an assassin. Let us hire an assassin. Killing service. Is everything fine with... Okay, good. Assassination services. Military training. Assassination services. Contract killer. I leave no trace and have no face. Oh my... Come fucking on. Come on. I travel discreetly, but extensively. All over the world to do my client's interests. Be clear about your needs and send all info available about the target. I don't reply to curious people, nor give prices without knowing what is it about. Don't lose my time, as I won't lose yours. If you need my services, contact with encrypted message. bitmessage.me. Let me actually check something here. Let me copy that really quickly here. Let me open this. I want to see something really quickly here. So this is one code. Okay, I thought it was the same code, but it is not. So I was just kind of suspicious about that. So I guess bitmessage, this is like mandatory for everything, and because of this 2C I was kind of suspicious, and the 3 here. I don't know, kind of looked the same to me, but just wanted to see that. Anyway, let's close this. Yeah, don't save. Anyway. To be sure you're dealing with a real professional, ask always for proof and believe only if the photos tell you the story, and double check if the photos are not random taking from Google. Protected private. This content is password protected. To view it, please enter your password below. Let's see, is your password I love mommy? I love mommy very much. Ooga booga boonga doo. Okay, this is not the password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No? Assassinating swagger style. No? Okay, let's see. Maybe 9876543210. Must be it. No. Dude, this guy has some pretty good passwords. Let's see. One password we can also try is Pussy Juice Drinker 69. Pussy Slade XD. Well done. Good job on me. Didn't work. God fucking damn it. You forgot one ooga. Oh, shit. I don't remember the password anymore, so nah. Okay, so this was a nice try, but yeah, these sites look way more legit because, you know, they actually have, you know, this oh, standard password. I did not try this. Wait. Nah, too bad. But yeah, you know, this looks more legit because of, you know, like this bit message thing with like sending encrypted messages and stuff. But let's be honest here, most of these sites, or, you know, we could say basically every single site of this sort is a fake or a sting operation or something else. It's not real. If you send money to like people like this, you are stupid. Just don't do that. Like, don't do that. And either way, why would you hire a hitman? Don't kill people you don't like. That's not the mature way of handling things. Except you, like, you know, are part of the, I don't know, fucking Yakuza, Mafia. Like, those are 2 links. What happens with it? What the fuck is that? Leave a reply. What the fuck? What the fuck is this site? Like, it's bad. Anyway. Hitman, if you're watching, I don't mean that the site is bad or that your service is bad. It's just that this fucking link doesn't make any fucking sense. What the fuck is up with this? It's off center. Come on, dude. Can you like not do like diff boxes and the... Oh my fucking god. Okay. Just use diff boxes. Use diff boxes. Come on. Use diff boxes. It's much better than just like H1 assassination services /F1 H1. Don't. Come on, please. Anyway, that was contract killing. Contract killing. Killers. What's this? Frank X fixed soccer? Sounds interesting. Would you like to make serious money? Frame a date. Okay, let's go to the second page. Needing money. Secure GC. Quiet is kill. Oh my fucking god. CoinPig, your Bitcoin wallet with integrated savings system. Beza Mafia. Experiments on realistic conditions. This sounds edgy. You can hire one on yourself if you're bored. That could bring some excitement. That would actually be a nice, like, experiment if the hitman actually comes. You know, that would be pretty nice. Okay. On this side, I don't know if this is safe. Okay, this is basically nothing of interest. The other side is still loading, so too bad. Let's see, what is Besa Mafia? Let's look at that. Maybe it's something interesting. Black coin Bitcoin wallet and free Bitcoin mixer. Bitcoin laundry. Manage your Bitcoins from any location, from any device, iPhone, Android, etc. Online Bitcoin wallet. Let's buy Bitcoins, everyone. Let's buy all the Bitcoins. Anyway, I think it's time to just get back at... okay, this side is gone. Let's get back here. Let's see, what could we find now? You know what we haven't looked through? We haven't looked through forums. Let's go through forums. Oh, it's connecting? Hell yeah, it's connecting. So let me check out this site. Oh, This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is Besa Mafia, hire a killer or a hacker. Besa Mafia has closed for business. After 6 months of scamming criminals for their bitcoins and stealing over 100 BTC, or $65,000, the site has closed. No one was ever beaten up or killed. Isn't that a nice thing? Now that's something I can get behind. Scamming killers. This is a good thing. This basically shows that like most of these sites are basically either sting operations or just scams. Just scams. I mean, reassuring really. Reassuring to see something like this. But people actually do pay money for that shit. And, you know, you have to keep that in mind. That people actually are kind of, you know, bad. But yeah, after just 6 months of scamming and they got $65,000. That's pretty good. That's really fucking good. Well done, Besa Mafia. Well done. You scammed you scammed criminals. Anyway, forums. Darknet erotic forum. Not sure if I should check that out. Including that most are scams because this one is a fallacy. I mean, this one is a, yeah. Maybe most are real. No, most likely are not real. Like, I think that most are not real because, you know, of how to get to these services. Like, maybe it would make sense to get, you know, in contact with hitmen, you know, through darknets, like private connections, you know, private circles, private connections that, you know, you cannot access in the deep web, that you cannot access in the clear net, you know, like people exchanging, you know, information stuff. I think this would be like the way to go if you would really want to hire a hitman. This is why I think that most sites that, you know, say, I'm a hitman and I kill people, you know, like these sites are mostly just fake, I think. Maybe there's a chance that some sites like these are real, but I don't think so. Fake documents and counterfeit money. Jeez Louise. Erotic forum. Like, this seems really bad. My fucking god. Good. So let's go on. You ever wondered if someone hired a hitman to kill you, but you don't get killed because the site was a scam? Maybe someone already hired a hitman on me and is coming right now. Maybe it was you. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, it could happen. Well, it has been great, chicken. I gotta go now. See ya. Goodbye. Thank you for sticking by. Thank you for having fun. Yeah, till the next time, dude. Good, let's see. Forum Brasileiro sobre hacking. Okay. Torbe, the Bear and Wolf Club, index page. Verified. Only checked people. This doesn't seem very good. This seems rather sketchy. And it's an insecure connection. Yeah, this looks very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. I will just back out of this one. Darknet free chat. What is that? Okay, let's go on. Next page. Elysium. This bulletin board is currently closed. The administrator has specified the reason as to why below. Let's see. What do we have here? General, this is your usual go-to darknet talk. You can pretty much talk about anything. Oh, pretty good. Technology, all about tips about technology and programming. Keep in mind that if it's unrelated to this category, we will delete it. Sorry. Information, sharing information you feel like sharing. Keep in mind that if it's unrelated to this category, we will delete it. NFW gore, shit posting, jokes, banter, weird topics, questions, music, art, entertainment. Upload anything you find entreating. What? Entertainment. Upload anything you find entreating, such as videos and all that shit. Keep in mind that if it's unrelated, this can... yeah, okay, yeah. Opinions and theories. Site improvement. I mean, most likely the gore thing has some edgy shit. Let me check that out. Let me check out the gore thing. I'm sorry, my dark curiosity just fucking took over. Gore. Just a thread that says gore. Share some gore links. Best gore. Guro-chan. Some onion site. Okay, this looks sketchy. It's just a board. I think it's an 8chan board. Just about gore. Well, that's lovely. Well, no, it's not 8chan. It's something else, but... So, you got people that post gore stuff that is something very similar to 4chan. Because that happens on 4chan all the time, so it's not really something too interesting. It's surprisingly familiar. Anyway, so that was the NFW gore thing. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. This Forum Elysium. Look at this. Bundeskriminalamt. Die Plattform und der kriminelle Inhalt wurde beschlagnahmt. Durch das Bundeskriminalamt im Auftrag der Anwaltschaft Frankfurt am Main. The platform and the criminal content have been seized by the Federal Crime Police Office, BKA, on behalf of Attorney General's office in Frankfurt am Main. Amazing. The platform was shut down due to criminal activity. Now that's a sight to fucking behold. Isn't that something nice? I mean, this is what happens, like, on the deep web. Like, if you have a site that has, like, some really sketchy shit, it might get shut down, so, I mean... You know, the feds do have their eyes on that, so, I mean... Yeah. Just watch out. Anyway. This site is very funny. Let's see. NFW. This is just fucking hysterical. NFW. Not for work gore. It's not safe for work. NSFW. Advertise. You can advertise whatever it is you want to advertise. Keep in mind that... Dude, let me advertise my fucking channel. Dude. No, it's a bad idea. Don't advertise stuff from, like, anything. Views. Okay. Buy pre-shredded USD currency for a fraction of the value. EmoCast. Listen to music for free. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so it's a random forum. Nothing too interesting. Let's see. This is the wrong thing. Good. The Fallen. Theistic Satanism community. Why not? Informations, nein, danke. Cryptostorm forums. Underweb version of cryptostorm.org. Forum about hacking. CryptoStorm. Well, let's check out the clear web thing first. Cryptostorm.com. Was it? No, it was .org, I think. Welcome to CryptoStorm's member forums. You don't have to be a CryptoStorm member to post here. Any open VPN configs found on the forum are likely outdated. For the latest, visit here or GitHub. Huh. What is that? So it seems like some tech stuff. Very tech-centric. Dumping ground for spammy stuff. Stormlink, CryptoStorm, secure entry node, gateway.
You know, that was a done deal long ago.
That's interesting. The Fallen. Okay, what's that? The Fallen forum is an exclusive forum for theistic Satanists only. Registration can only be done with a referral. If you do not have one, send an email to this explaining why you want to join our community. Before you can post, your account must be activated by one of the administrators. You can, however, view the forums after login. Your account will be deleted if you are not a theistic Satanist. This is no place for trolling or flaming. Posting of any illegal content will result in a ban. You have been warned. Huh. Risky stream, Chicken. Stay safe, buddy. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's fine. Thank you for checking it out, my dude. So as you can see here, this is a site that clearly is a closed community. And these sites you have to always look out for. You don't know what people post here. This seems relatively safe, but normally sites that, you know, need someone to refer, like a referral, a person to check you out. These sites mostly, I mean, these could be kinda, you know, sketchy. They could have sketchy stuff here. Professional human trafficker at work. Hell yeah, my dude. Hell yeah, I know all about it. Anyway. I mean, for a deep website, it's pretty well designed, actually. Let's see. Let's check out home. Home. This is the home. Okay, member list. No. Rules. No. Good. Extras. Well, I guess I cannot access that because I'm not logged in. Yeah, they could just want to keep it clean or actually want to hide something. Yeah, that's like the big question. I could try to infiltrate this for next stream, but I think it's not worth it because either it's like just some geeks, you know, just having fun, or they post some really sketchy stuff. Actually, like they say theistic Satanist. Okay. Theistic Satanism, what is that? Theistic Satanism. Because it's not Anton LaVeyan Satanism. If it was an Anton LaVeyan Satanist group, then it would be okay. If it was an Anton LaVeyan Satanist group, I would actually consider joining it. Just to see how people are like that there. Because they're just basically atheists, just, you know, doing stuff because they're bored. Like, they don't do anything with sacrifices and stuff like that. But other types of Satanism, they might do some really sketchy stuff. So I'm not really sure about what theistic Satanism is, for example. Theism is just believing in a higher being, right? I think so too. Theistic Satanism or spiritual Satanism is an umbrella term for religious beliefs that consider Satan as an objectively existing supernatural being or force worthy of supplication. Okay, that's the difference. Anton LaVeyan Satanism, I read into that like years ago. I know about that shit, but Anton LaVeyan Satanism, for example, when you are an Anton LaVeyan Satanist, you don't actually believe in Satan. You only... Like, Satan is just a metaphor. It's just, you know, the image of yourself, the image of a human, so to speak. Like, it's not actually believing in a higher entity. It's basically just atheism with an add-on top of that. But theistic Satanism is when you actually believe that Satan is real. And these people are, in my opinion, quite a bit more dangerous, because these people might actually do rituals. They might actually do, stuff that they should not do. Basically just being edgy. Sure, yeah, but these people could do some pretty bad stuff. Which is not that good, but hey, you never know. But okay, we found a theistic Satanist community. That's definitely interesting. Whether they are, legit or not, other question, but it seems pretty legit to me if you need to log in for that shit. I like Jung, so I can get the idea of God or Satan as part of humans. Yeah, I mean it's a good idea, so to speak. But believing in the thing non-metaphorically is a bit hard. Yeah, that's also what I think. Like, for example, I'm also an atheist myself, but the metaphorical idea of God and Satan, like this, play of it, so to speak, it is kind of appealing. And from like reading stuff like by the Bible, or maybe even the Quran, even though I'm not a fan of that particularly, but from the Bible, there are many stories that you can learn something from the stories, and that is what I personally enjoy from them. But I don't believe in that, like, I don't really believe that Jesus existed or some shit, but it's what you make of it. If you're happy with, believing in God, then hey, then it makes you happy. Can't say anything against that. If it works out, as long as you don't sacrifice babies and like eat humans, everything's alright. Anyway, let's move on. Intel Cutout, a forum for open source intelligence sharing and discussion. Share database dumps, government documents, doxes, and anything else related to the gathering of underground. Dude, I'm checking that shit out. What the fuck is this? Intel Cutout. What the fuck is that? Quite a few posts, quite a few topics. This seems kinda active. Doxing and investigations. Celebrity related leaks. Leaks related to famous people. Must be a member to be in here. Exactly. If people get something from religion, it's all good. As long as they are not hurting others because of it. Yeah. Hurting others is bad in general. Yeah. Can agree with that. Tradecraft and hacking. Software tutorials, exploits, cracks, and general tradecraft discussion. Disclaimer. These tools are for research and testing for cybersecurity. Tradecraft and guides. Guides, manual, and books related to the tradecraft. Coded message drop. Drop a coded message for someone else. No registration required. Huh. Water cooler and general chat. General chat and conversation. Resources links related to intelligence gathering. Free leaks and databases. Free leaks and databases. You need to be a member to be in here. If you are not offering your post free for everyone, post it in buy sell area. Are these guys legit? Is that legit? Do they actually give out databases? Free leaks and databases. And you only need to be a member for that. Interesting. Doxing and investigation. Let's see what is posted here. Doxing. Can anyone help me find this guy? Dox one. I will put on this. Wait. Yo, hello all. What I can find with this information: full name, address, cell phone, last four numbers, visa. I need to jack his PC or find some shit. Thanks. That's creepy. We're not just going to dox a guy for you. An obvious psycho without a good reason, mate. What's the reason? Why? Huh. So, yeah, they do not really want to dox anyone when they don't know anything about them. That's reassuring. Seems like these people, at least, are not complete cunts. So that's pretty good. I mean, let's look more. Let's look more. Let's see. Pedophile dogs by Dog Squad. What's that? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that is definitely a gray area right here. OV. Okay, good. Music is back again, sorry for that. But this seems pretty bad. So apparently I stumbled across a post where someone actually got, this is his Facebook. Wait, let me look that up. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So someone was doxxed. Oh god. I'm obviously not showing his name or how he looks. But yeah, apparently he has been doxxed for being a pedophile, which is not good at all. They even got more information on this guy. Call Dr. Bundy, he'll end his miserable existence. What is Dr. Okay, he put in a link, but no, I donate you, it's over now. What do you mean, no, you donate me? Anyway, this is quite an interesting site. It's just that right now it like seems pretty interesting, like, and also pretty sketchy rather, because doxing is not good. Of course, like the person that is doxed allegedly is a pedophile, but is there proof of him being a pedo? No, there isn't. That's the thing. There isn't. And this is like the problem here. And overall, this one dude said this guy currently stalking a 16-year-old. All info is up to date. Fellow Anon requesting people to help make his life horrible. Thanks, guys. Dogspin.su. What's this? Please turn JavaScript on. I will allow this time. It's a ClearNet site. Reason for dog stalking this 16-year-old. He's a child hunter and needs to be put in his place, please. Guess he shouldn't deal with people who know the cyber world. Please make his life shit. This guy, like kids, he was able to stalk her on Facebook and sending emails too. That's been fixed. I'm calling it on all Anons, cyber hackers, and my online brother and sister, and please help me get this guy. My fucking god, they're really fucking serious. I'm also feeling conflicted because, it's not really genuine proof to say that he did something. I mean, but this is the problem with all doxers. They say someone did something, but if they really did, you just don't know. You just don't know. You don't know the full story. Like, I checked out his Facebook page. It's, actually that guy, and, they put in the name, date of birth, phone number, address, social security number, even license number, work. Like, this dude, like, they basically tracked this guy down, dude. That's very strange. Also, this site is all about doxing people. That's also something that's not very nice. What do you think about Dorian der Übermensch. I have no fucking idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, this is just a sketchy thing. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot really show anything here because it shows like personal information of this dude. Pedophile or not, I think that vigilantism is not good. What if this guy's what if this guy is innocent? This is the thing that I'm asking myself. Yeah, there is basically no proof on this guy being a pedophile. So it very well is, like, very well is a possibility that it's not about an actual, I don't know. Anyway, let's uncensor this. Still, I feel that police or a judge are supposed to deal with that. Yeah, me too, because I think vigilantism is just wrong, because the simplest thing to say is, what if the person you accuse is not guilty? This is the biggest question here. What if the person's not guilty? Then you fucked someone's life, you know, without him actually deserving it. And what if the person is a pedophile? Well, you know, still, I think it, like, you can give a hint to the police. You don't have to dox this person. The police will figure it out. It's not, like, what are you gaining from this? I think it's not worth the risk to do vigilante work overall. It's just, you know, there's just this big risk that someone that you accuse is actually innocent. And this is why I am not a fan of any kind of doxing or... Yeah. I agree, these accusations can completely ruin something without a fair trial. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, just as rape accusations or, you know, other kinds of accusations. If you're not careful, you can really ruin someone's life, and... No, it's all your fault then. Let's see. Cheating husband. Risky docs? Need info. Addresses, phone numbers. Woman and friend exposed. New picture. Hacker and cyber investigator for hire. A box I found in Europe. A box he found in Europe? That seems interesting. Let me look that up. Okay. Let me read this out. So, not to waste so much of your time, here it is. Do you need to access to mails, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, credit cards, bank accounts, jam websites, hack database, intercept calls and text messages, remotely control phones, change grades, delete criminal records, and then send a mail request to thunderbirdhack@gmail.com telling him Fabo call girl told you about him? Then someone replied, so you like his GF or BF? Ha 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 ha. And then he just laughed at him. So yeah, that's pretty nice, I guess. Some reason the lo-fi hip hop stream is bugging out. We just reload this. It should work again. Good. So, definitely an interesting site, but also morally very questionable. Very questionable. Let's see, water cooler and general chat. Why don't we try to overthrow the US government? Oh my fucking god. Do you have any talk about UFO? Do you have any talk about UFO? Do we have anything about UFOs? Well, let me do that. I want to see some documents about UFO or something like 51. 51? Area 51? If you have, can you please post them here? Do yourself a favor. Forgot about UFO docs. More than likely, none of them will give you any answers about alien civilizations. First and foremost, do I believe there is life out in the cosmos? Yes, definitely. The odds the odds of there not being life out there are too remote. Do I believe extraterrestrials have been here? Maybe. If anything, more than likely probes have been here. Why not? Simply put, space is bigger than any of us can conceive. Everything is too spread out, and space is as hostile as it is big. Any vessel that is robust enough to withstand all the wear and tear of navigating through trillions of miles of intergalactic travel just to get here isn't going to just suddenly crash here on Earth. And on that same note, any civilization that is capable of making vessels that can traverse light years to get here is going to be more advanced than humans by magnitudes of millennia. Expecting those extraterrestrials to stop and talk with us like expecting a primatologist to visit the Amazon and strike up a meaningful conversation with a spider monkey. Science is just now coming to the conclusion that we have no idea how big the universe is. The Milky Way alone is about 100,000 light years wide. 1 light year is about 5.9 trillion miles. With a T. That means if you had a probe that could fly at the speed of light, it would take 100,000 years just to get from one side of the Milky Way to the other. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is estimated to have between 400 billion and 32 trillion planets by itself. Keep in mind that the Milky Way is just one galaxy of more than 100 billion galaxies. Each galaxy is estimated to have more than 100 billion stars, and every star has at least one planet in its orbit. At least estimate there are about around number I will not try to even pronounce planets in the observable universe. To put those numbers into perspective, imagine if I put a message in a bottle, tossed it into the ocean somewhere on Earth, and asked you to find it. Based on the size of the observable universe and mind-boggling number of exoplanets, your chances of finding that bottle are thousands of times better than the chances of some extraterrestrial probe stumbling upon Earth within any given 200,000 span of years. The amount of time modern humans have walked the Earth. And even within those 200,000 years, keep in mind that modern civilization has only been around for about 6,000 years, and radio silent until about the past 100 years. So for millions of years, Earth has been this quiet, unassuming pale blue dot. One of millions throughout the cosmos. Bottom line, the numbers speak for themselves. The odds of any given government having classified UFO docs are remote at best. You'll be better off trying to find animals that were once thought to be extinct. Good points there. Very good points there. Really. That was an amusing read. Let's see. Jack nailed it. The government has no info on aliens. Leave it alone. Seriously, leave it. Go look for extinct birds in the cloud forest. It's just... That one was really amusing. Props to that guy. Let's see. It's an interesting forum. Definitely. It's just that, again, kind of sketchy sometimes. Let's see. Flugforum. Abandonwares. Abandonwares? Can we find some info on cool games? What do they mean with abandonware? Oh, okay, never mind. Too bad. All natural spanking. Excuse me? All natural spanking? I'm sorry, but I need to check this out. All natural spanking? Oh, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Jeez Louise. So it's connecting. That's why I want to check it out. It does sound great. I want it. Oh man, it's still loading. Okay, since it's still loading, I can re-enable the screen. Let's see. Natural spanking. Let's see. For Rutor. French Dark Place 3.1. The anti-Wowaname. Wowaname. The Jew feminazi scumbag must die and thus be banned from TUHW. What the fuck? Forever. The battle is ongoing. See our opening bases. That is, those which are not taken out right while RAF is typing. Okay. Trolldrome Reborn, DNFC, free speech forum where you can also upload your own pictures. Dread discussion. What is dread discussion board? What does that mean? Let's see. Let's look for more forums. Oh, connected. Due to ongoing DDoS attacks against our servers, you must complete a CAPTCHA challenge to prove you're human. Okay. Verify. Good. About to order? Stressed. Darknet markets. Oh no, what the fuck do you want to do? Ordering a single THC vape card. Waiting on the coin to confirm into my Electrum right now. Jeez, I guess first time this shit can be stressful. After I order, I'ma just chill out about it. Any tips for first time paranoia? Yeah, chill out a bit. You won't be able to help it. Paranoia fades after your like 5th time ordering. The only thing you can hope for is LE, is out hunting bigger fish and or low hanging fruit. Just don't be either and you should be good. Be smart. Don't talk to police, don't even deny. If LE shows up, just be like, I don't know what your game is here, but I'm not gonna talk to you. Only lawyer. Just keep your mouth shut. Nothing will really happen on your first order through as long as your vendor is reputable. I think they're talking about drugs. Yeah. Have a beer or glass of wine. Alcohol is an excellent anxiolytic, anti-anxiety. Keep it between 1 to 2 servings. Thank you, Dad. Cashing out using Bitcoin Superstore. Vacation vendors tracking. Mobile app for Dread. Okay. Review on members only. Looking for vendor. Tesco Direct. So, I guess it's a drug-related forum. I think. Good to know. But yeah, we're finding a lot of cool shit here. Well, not really. Oh, you see this? Yeah, there are sites you better just stay away from, like this one. Pedo support community. You bet your ass the feds will look on this. You bet your fucking ass feds will be like, oh, what's this? And like sniff all the packages. So I am reluctant to go on this site because, you never know. You never know where the feds are. And even though I am innocent, still, you make yourself suspicious if you join, or no, not join, if you just check out a site, especially if it's multiple times. Just, yeah, stay safe. I mean, I don't know. I feel this is sketchy. I don't really need to be there. Let's see. Free hacks. Free hacks, dude. The Intel Exchange. Know or need to know something? Ask and share at this underground intelligence gathering network. New board, much better. Okay, let's check this, dude. Let's check this out. I want all the info on like Britney Spears' vagina. I want everything. Let's see. Topics and posts not counted. That seems pretty bad. Links and resources, current events, general discussion, wheelwork of nature, software, hardware, mechanics, unverified user section. Let me go to the conspiracy. The conspiracy. Hell yeah. Let's see that. Jesus. The info needed about the Mormon LDS cult empire. 9/11 lies. Oh, let's check out this one. And it's just a link. ClearNet. You're reading a 9/11 truthers blog and taking it as actual fact? Damn, you're like that one racist uncle who supports Trump, watches Fox News, and believes every conspiracy theory handed to him. Note, not American, so no first-hand knowledge of this. Is that an actual stereotype? But use your brain. Why would anyone, much less a government, put explosives in a building and let people fly planes into them? Give me your argument. This proves to be exciting. This proves to be exciting here. I personally don't believe in like this conspiracy theory at all, but one thing I have to say, after the towers collapsed, gold prices went up like hell. It was a good day on the stock market. Actually, like that's the thing to keep in mind. Does that mean that the government did it? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think it would make too much sense. Let's see. In case anyone is interested, I have proofs of the big swinging dick's involvement in 9/11. This sounds more legit to me, dude. Okay, that was interesting. Zionism. No, please not. Please not. UFOs, shadow people. Oh, shadow people. This sounds paranormal. I just want to know if there's anyone else who believes in these. Do you ever see a figure moving really fast out of the corner of your eye? Some believe them to be ghosts, demons, etc. Sightings of them appear to be more common lately, and they appear to stay when you look at them, rather than vanishing. I just wanted to see if anyone had any insight on these things. As for insight, no, but if you subscribe to a spiritual worldview, this is not beyond our understanding of history as it relates to esoteric. Shadow people is a largely believed theory. I am sure you will find many people who have good theories about them. Personally, I believe in a lot of stuff, but this is just not one of them. For now. I personally believe in shadow people, and I'm sure many people do. I've only seen one once, and the one I saw vanished almost instantly. As for insight though, I don't really have any. Most people believe they feed off negativity. I'd be interested in if anyone else has any insight into this though. Shadow people? I mean, honestly, like the whole thing with like shadow people is like I think it's just your brain like pulling tricks on you, because this happens a lot. If your brain is bored, it basically fucks with you just so you keep yourself occupied. So, I mean, I saw like some little shadows in the corner of my eye sometimes, but it's just that. It's just your brain fucking with you. It's nothing too serious, I think. And if it is like a fucking entity, spirit, ghost, demon, well, so be it. I mean, it could be. It's just that there's not really any proof for it. So when it comes to like believing in ghosts and stuff, it's basically, looking at, the thing of, does a creator exist? I think it's basically the same question. It's like, do you believe in it or don't you believe in it? There is no proof for it. So there could be ghosts out there. It could be also bullshit. I don't know. It's just, I guess, what you want to believe and what you don't want to believe. So yeah, if it's fun for you, then believe it. I don't know. It's just very, I don't know. I don't see how shadow people are a conspiracy though, even though it's posted in the conspiracy. The conspiracy, shadow people. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sold that shadow people are a conspiracy. Let's see. But there's a lot of shit. I think I might actually bookmark this. Accessing the Freemasons website. What? Have you ever wondered what is really going on with... Oh my fucking god. No, wait. Oh my fucking god. Wait. You're not supposed... Oh my fucking god. Have you ever wondered what is really going on with Freemasons? Well, now you can also know. Just go to freemasonry.com. Then go to Masonic Education Special Projects. Scroll over it and you will see something marked Restricted Access. It will have a picture of a key beside it. Click that and it will ask for a username and password. Then enter username blank, password blank. Make sure all are lowercase and you will have access to thousands of secret Is that legit? Is that fucking legit? Okay, people are writing that this is legit. Oh my fucking god. Let me look something up really quickly. This looks very sketchy. It's a clear website, so it's safe. It's just that, can you actually access this shit? Like, my curiosity is almost like, I think I might have to blur that later, but my fucking god. I think this is the perfect time to end the stream because yeah, we stumbled across a thing where, you can get access to a website that you should not get access to. The Freemasons. I will definitely make sure to blur anything out when the stream is uploaded. If there is anything to blur out, I will blur that out. That's pretty bad. But yeah, I think I will end the stream for now. It was a lot of fun on my part. I hope you all had a lot of fun too. Yeah. I will definitely do more of these streams. Okay, wait a second. Wait. Before I end the stream, I need to check if this is legit. Wait. Something marked restricted access. Okay. I'm on that site. Is that actually legit? Well, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going on one watch list for another tonight. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, geez. Wait a second. No fucking way. Oh my fucking god. It's legit. Okay, no. Okay, it's time to end the stream. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time when I find the website with. Okay, it's time to end the stream. Good night.